Hello and welcome to the Frozen Biscuit. I am your host, Noah Seuss. I'm with my co-host, Zach James, and special guest, Cade Oliver. Cade, welcome to the podcast. Welcome.
Thanks, guys. I'm excited to be here.
We're excited to have you too. So starting off with our first question, what is it like to be a pro hockey player?
That's a good question. It's cool. It's frustrating at times, but it's a cool lifestyle for sure. Getting paid to play a game that you love, and there's nothing really cooler than that. So it's pretty awesome experience, and you have a lot of fun with it, and something that a lot of kids and a lot of guys have dreamt about their whole lives being able to do, and it's a cool experience getting to be a part of it and go to the rink and just have fun. So it's awesome on that side of things, but it's a lot of hard work and a lot of time grinding into it, and there is some frustration. There's ups and downs like everything. So it's a really cool experience, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Cade, who really got you into hockey?
I would say my dad. My dad really got me into hockey when I was younger with just taking me to ice and just like shooting around pucks in the backyard. And my mom taught me how to skate, so she got me into it quite a bit too. And I don't know, just being around the rink all the time and just loving to be a part of it just every day. And it becomes a lifestyle. You do something with it every single day, and it get a little bit better every day, and it just combines and grows and get a lot better as you get older, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I think it was those two, and just kind of growed from there.
What is your daily life like?
Daily life, in the summer or during the season?
I guess both.
Both. So I'll start with the season. So during the season, depending if we're at home or on the road, it's wake up in the morning, go to the rink, or get some breakfast, go to the rink, do some activation, do some mobility stuff, work out, get a skate in, and then after you're done, a little bit more mobility, get everything shut down and head home. I like fishing, so I would try to get outside, go fishing or hiking or something during the day, try to just do something outside. I like being outdoors. So try to get something in outside. I'm not a big video game guy. I don't like sitting in my room and playing video games, so I try to do something. And yeah, just get active. I like cooking, so would make something for dinner usually, or do something along those lines. Game days would be a lot simpler. So obviously go to the rink, mobility, activation, pregame skate. If there's no pregame skate, just mobility and activation. I actually prefer to not have a pregame skate, just get body going. And stick handle, I like stick handling in the mornings, and then at night or during the day, I would shut it down, get a little snack, shut it down, take a nap, eat my pregame meal, get ready to go to the rink, maybe watch some golf while I'm just getting ready to go. I like to get to the rink early, so around 4 or 5 o'clock type thing. I guess for 7 o'clock game time, I'd get there around 4, which is really early compared to a lot of guys. Yeah, that was around 4, and just kind of start to get ready for the game. Do some warm up, activation, all that stuff again, and get ready for the game. Stick handle, just kind of hang out with the boys, all that stuff. During the off season, it kind of changes pace a little bit less intense every day. Would more intense and less intense every day in a way. Body's not as beat up, but go to the gym in the morning generally. I like to get it out of the way early, get a workout in, skate during the day. I don't skate as much this summer. At least last summer I skated a ton, but trying to let some stuff recover and trying to get more quality work in every time I get on the ice, and just enjoying the outdoors. I like golfing in the summer. I like hanging out on the lake here I'm up in Victoria right now. I normally stay in Arizona, so it's just different depending on where I'm at. But just trying to enjoy getting outside and doing some stuff every day.
Cade, who was your favorite hockey player growing up?
Favorite hockey player growing up. I loved watching Crosby growing up. He was just unbelievable from the time he got into the National League. And sorry about that, guys. I don't know what. It sounds like a turkey barking, but it's a dog. But I loved watching him just edge work and everything like that was awesome. And just thought the game so well, and just his leadership and watching all that stuff was awesome. So hey, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why this dog's barking here. I haven't heard a dog over there before, but yeah, again, I loved watching Crosby growing up and seeing all that stuff. So yeah, he was an awesome person to watch, an awesome person to grow up learning from. So on that side.
Cade, who was your favorite player to play with?
That's a hard question. Had a lot of guys that I've loved playing with. A lot of guys throughout the time that have been really fun to play with, and I don't think I can boil it down just to one guy necessarily at all. I think that there's been some seasons that I've really enjoyed playing with certain guys, and I think lines and stuff like that I've been with that are awesome combinations and worked well, but I can't really narrow that down to one guy. There's so many good guys, and it depends on what you're asking about. Like best friends on the team, best friends where I've played, like guys that I've had really good chemistry with, guys that our line was the most successful. Like there's different, I would say there's different ways to measure that for sure. And it's hard to just point at one guy and go, he's number one. I've had so many good players that I've played with. So it's kind of hard to say.
You were on the Victoria Royals for 4 years.
Yep.
What was it like ending up as an assistant captain?
It was really cool. It was really big honor to be able to wear an A with them and to have that opportunity with the team and stuff like that. So I loved Victoria, and I'm actually here right now, just enjoying the weather here and everything. But Victoria was an awesome experience the whole time I was there, and learned a lot. And yeah, I would say being an A is the same thing as anything. Like I don't know what being a C is like. I haven't been a captain of a team, but I've been an assistant there, and I've considered myself part of the leadership group on every team I've played in or on. And I would say it's very similar to what you're doing as any player on the team. If you want your team to succeed and you're wanting to win, everybody's doing the same thing. You might have a little bit more responsibility being in charge of making sure stuff gets done and on top of things. But at the same time, I think everybody's pulling on the same rope and everybody's doing the same job. And even if you're not the captain, you're trying to act like, or you're all on the same team. You're all trying to pull the same rope. You're trying to act like you're as professional and take care of yourself as best as possible. So I think everybody's in that same deal. And no matter if you're in any player on the team, fourth line, scratch to captain, most top goal scorer, whoever, you're going to, you should have that same mentality of do what you need to do to help the team win.
Being on that Arizona Bobcats 16U team, did you ever have any conversations with Austin Matthews? Because I know he
Yeah. I like Matthews. He's a good guy, and have skated with him in the summers in Arizona and skated with him back in when I was younger and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. He's an awesome player and does an awesome job on the ice, and he's a good guy and just works really hard. So it's cool to see how well he's done in his career so far, and I can't wait to see how much more he has to bring and stuff like that. So it's just super cool to see someone that I played with kind of at that level and stuff like that, be able to be so successful and do as well as he has. So it's awesome for him, and I'm glad he's doing great.
Of course, the goal is getting to the NHL, but what is your personal goals for this upcoming season?
Personal goals. I would say, obviously, I want to play in the NHL one day and stuff like that. But this season, I would say, trying to solidify a spot full time in the AHL. Trying to be a bigger producer on that side of things, not just going in to waste time. Just being able to contribute more consistently, night in, night out, and be a bigger part of making a team win. I want to be on the winning team. I want to be successful with my teammates, not just individually, but have a successful group and do well night in, night out with the guys that I'm competing with. I haven't met the guys there or anything like that, but I'm excited to be a part of that organization, see how it goes. So it's exciting to see how that's gonna go for sure. I just want to go in, be successful, or have the team be successful and be successful individually by just doing my role, just trying to help us win, basically.
Is it nervous joining a new team?
Yeah, there's some good nerves, some bad nerves there. I guess it's all good nerves mostly, but it's like anything, right? You guys were talking about your camp that you guys went to for broadcasting. You're probably a little bit nervous going to the broadcast group if you don't know anybody. So it's the same thing on that. But all in all, we're all going to do the same job, and we're all going to work together, and we have a common goal in mind. And yeah, it's just trying to go in and enjoy the moment. You meet some awesome people. You get that opportunity to meet some really cool people, some people that will be friends for the rest of your life. So it's awesome on that side.
You did play up one game for the Iowa Wild last season. What was that experience like?
It was awesome. It was a super, super cool experience. The super professional organization, and they did an awesome job. And I would have liked to have been there more last year for sure, but just took advantage of the opportunities I was given. But it was an awesome experience. They had a good team, and it was really cool to be able to go play a game there and have that experience and learn from it, and just be ready to go for the next one, right?
What is it like to play in a playoff-like atmosphere in like your home building?
It's really cool. So when I was in Victoria, we were in the playoffs I played in the playoffs 2 of the years I was here. I was hurt for one of them. Then with COVID and everything, didn't have playoffs for the next 2 years, but here in Edmonton. But it's a really cool experience. The crowd gets into it. Everybody's into it. It's do or die every night, and it's something special on that side of things. You get more intense. Everybody's treating it as if it's the last game of the year, because it could be, right? So the fans get into it. Everybody gets into it, and it's awesome. It's a really cool experience.
Have you met any of your new teammates at Tucson?
No, I haven't met any of them yet. I think Gunther might be in the NHL, but I played with him in Edmonton, and we were on the line together. But I don't know where he's going to be. So I'm good friends with him, and he's an awesome guy. So maybe we'll be playing together. At some point, I don't know, but he would be the only one that I really know that might be there. I've skated with a bunch of the Coyotes guys living in Arizona. It's been a couple of years now, so I don't know who's in or out there. I haven't looked too much to see what's going on there. I'm not a big looking at roster moves or stats or anything like that. I go to the rink and do my job and look at all that and do what I can do. it's not necessarily a big who's who in my opinion on that side of things. I like to just do my job and get my work done and do the best that I can on that side of things, and just have the team achieve the best outcome that we can, and hopefully win. So yeah, I don't look at that stuff too much. So I don't know who's there, who's not there necessarily at this point.
What is it like coming off an injury?
Depends on what type of injury you have. If it's a pretty severe one, it's not fun, but you have time to recover and you have time to make yourself better during that time period. I had shoulder surgery, and it wasn't fun, but during that time you can think of it two ways. You can have a negative attitude towards it, that it's not going to work out well, or you have 6 months to make sure it comes back better, and you come back better for it than you were before. So obviously worked on a lot of stuff that I could work on, which was leg exercises, stuff like that. Did a lot of cardio, was in good shape. Did shoulder track as soon as my shoulder was good enough to start working on it. Did a ton of that, and obviously as well wasn't able to play as much or skate as much, so I started watching some more hockey. Even I tried to watch a lot of hockey, but tried to watch some more just to get more into the game and start to watch it and learn. So even more. So I think you can use anything to try to, if you lose the ability to do one thing, you gain the ability to learn something else. So I try to take advantage of that. But little injuries are just annoying. They're just annoying because you play through them, you practice through them, you do all that stuff, but they're just there. So obviously you can manage them and make sure they're good, but they just linger for a while. And, you're better off after you're through them. You've learned how to live with it, and you become a better player for it. But they just kind of linger and suck for a while. But that's just how it is.
What has been your favorite memory playing hockey?
Probably when I was playing for the Bobcats when I was 14 or 15. Well, that whole time I was there, just going to the rink in the morning. So we would have a morning skate that a group of us would do, and we would get in the car. It would be early in the morning. It would be like 6:30, and all of us would be piled into the car, and there'd be, my dad had a big truck that we all drove in, so there'd be like 6 of us in there, and there's other guys that came and skated too, and we would just all jump in the truck, go to the morning skate, and there'd be a group of like 12 of us. But those drives in the morning, those drives home, just those mornings with my little brother, my dad was in the car. My mom would come to some of the skates to help with power skating, but just doing all that stuff was really cool, and was a cool experience for sure. Some stuff with hockey that I'll always love, and that was those are some cool experiences.
What was it like being 14 and 15 on a 16U team?
That was cool. It was really cool back then. A lot of those guys that I played with are awesome hockey players and playing all over the place. I played against a couple of them last year, stuff like that, and made a lot of really good friends, lifelong friends with that group, and we skated a lot in the summers together, stuff like that. But I don't know, it was a really cool experience, and I think it's like playing on any other team. It was just, I was a little bit younger at the time playing with those guys, and I think that it taught me some stuff going into juniors, playing with older guys, just getting used to it, getting comfortable with those guys. And yeah, it's just a matter of maturity and stuff like that. Your body isn't as developed necessarily when you're a little bit younger, but you try to, you grow up a little bit faster, I guess is the best way to put it. You have to, when you're playing hockey and you're young at that age, you start to grow up fast at 16 when you start playing junior and stuff. But I guess playing up at that level was growing up a little bit faster because I had buddies that were driving their cars every day, stuff like that. So to the rink. So it was kind of cool on that side of things. Grew up fast, but it was good. It was good.
Is there like a certain competitive like spirit that goes up and up when you reach higher levels of play?
Yeah, I think that it's weird. It's a weird thing because when you're young, the competitive spirit is just you have guys that have it and guys that don't. So you can see a big difference in the guys that have the competitive spirit and the guys that don't, and the guys that are driven to win and driven and don't really care too much. So you have that bigger discrepancy, and you can see that difference. Where once you get to a higher and higher level, guys won't just let you win. It's not going to be a cakewalk on that side, because the guys that were competitive and the guys that did everything to win are going to move to that next level. And so you don't see that discrepancy nearly as much. You see guys willing to push to have that winning mentality and stuff like that. It turns into a job. It turns into you get paid to win. That's what you're there to do. So yeah, it turns into more of a habit than anything else. Everybody has it. You need to have that competitive edge.
What was your favorite place to play in?
Favorite place to play? The coolest city I've played in is Victoria. I loved it in Victoria, the city and stuff. It's an awesome place. I love it here. I'm here in the summers when I can be. I'm on a lake here, so it's pretty cool on that side of things. The ocean is all around you because you're on an island, so that's pretty awesome. And the weather is always good. So the location wise, it's a cool spot to live and a cool spot to be. And it was cool to play hockey on this island because there's not a ton going on the island. So you're a pretty big dog on the island when you're playing. A lot of people knew who you were, and it was a big responsibility being in that on that side of things. So it was a really cool experience playing here. And still, like at this time, I go and skate, and there's kids that are 14, 15 years old and on the ice or whatever, or like helping coach them. I watched you for 4 years, and it's pretty cool to know that they're watching and they remember who I was there and stuff, even though I first like was on and off playing with injuries, and when I was young I didn't play nearly as much as I did when I was a little bit older, and but it's cool to have had an impact on that side of things.
Was it hard leaving Victoria?
Yeah, it was hard leaving Victoria. Just the relationships I've built with people here, and the time I spent here was awesome. It was the longest time I'd spent playing in one place, other than minor hockey so far. I've been in Edmonton and Iowa. Other than that, and I loved both of them. Both are great places for playing and everything along those lines. It was just, I guess I have a special thing with Victoria just from how long I was here and the people that I met and everything like that. But Edmonton was amazing. What a cool place. And it was cold there, but it was awesome. And I would have loved to have spent more time there. Got an awesome experience there. The team's amazing. The organization is amazing. Nothing bad to say about them. They're awesome. Same with Iowa. Iowa was an amazing place. They did a great job. First year team. So they have a lot of growing to do, and that was expected, but it was an awesome experience. They're doing a great job, and they're going to be a great organization for a long time to come there. And they treat the players really well, and it was an awesome experience. So all three are amazing. Just it's kind of hard to beat the location of Victoria. It's a pretty awesome spot.
Even though, well, is there a certain time where you want to be in the NHL, or are you like, when it happens, it happens?
Obviously I want to be in the NHL as soon as possible. I think everybody does. And that's the goal for everybody. I'm just taking it a day at a time. If and when it comes, it comes. I feel like I can play there. I want to play there. It's just trying not to look too far ahead, trying to just take it as it comes, as the moments come, and live in the moment. Try not to get too far ahead of myself in any way or shape or form like that. Just trying to live in the moment, enjoy each day and each year, no matter where I'm playing or what I'm doing. Try not to look too far ahead.
What was the draft experience like, going through the combine and going through all that?
I wasn't drafted in the NHL, and I didn't go to the NHL combine. WHL draft, I got drafted in. That was a little bit different. Getting just got a phone call from them and stuff like that, which was cool. But yeah, I didn't do the NHL stuff. Would have been cool though.
What do you think your experience will be with the Coyotes organization?
I think it's going to be awesome. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I played in Arizona with the Bobcats when I was growing up, and I love it down there. I'd stay down there in the summer and stuff like that. And I'm just excited to be close to home, kind of on my side of things in a way. I would say Vancouver and Victoria are home for sure, but Arizona is like a second home for me for sure, and lived there forever. And I love it there. So it's awesome being close to some family at times, and to have everything around me that I know, have friends down there, stuff like that. So it's a really cool experience on that side. I feel like it will be, and yeah, I'm just excited to see how it goes.
Was it a hard decision not to go to college?
For me, no, it wasn't. I am not a huge fan of school on some things. You guys love school, I'm guessing?
No.
I didn't like school either. I just felt like I have a different perspective on it. I have a bunch of friends, family, stuff like that didn't go to college, are very successful in life, and I just didn't see a need or want really to go to college. I've had opportunities to with the Western League, scholarship, and going to the NCAA, obviously having that opportunity too if I wanted to. But I just felt like this was a better route for me, and I'd like to start a business or something along those lines after I'm done hockey. And I didn't see the need to go to business school to learn that. I've had family around me, stuff like that, where I've learned a lot about it from trial and error and just seeing how they've done it. So I'm on more so leaning towards that for that. With my Western Hockey League scholarship, though, I am going to try to take advantage of flight school to learn how to fly some planes, because why not? That'd be kind of fun. So.
No, you got any other questions?
I gotta try to think. What was it like to are you happy to go back to Arizona? Are you pumped?
Yeah, I'm really pumped. It'll be exciting. I'm super excited to see what it's like there, and the staff seems awesome, seems super nice, and seem like they're an awesome group of people. And I'm just excited to see how it goes. My expectations are not. I don't really have expectations at this point. It's more so just enjoying the moment again, just trying to have fun with it. And I think it'll be an awesome year and have fun throughout the season. Hard work is fun at times, and especially when you get results. And I'm hoping that you get some results this year. So it should be an exciting year, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
I know this is gonna be a hard question. Who is your favorite coach to play under?
Favorite coach? Oh, there's a lot of good coaches that I've had growing up, a lot, and I've learned a lot of stuff from a lot of coaches. But my favorite, I would say, is my dad. So my dad coached me when I was younger, everything like that. As funny as that sounds, I've learned so much from him, and he hasn't stopped coaching me. even when I played junior or in pro. He still gives me tips for picking up pucks out of the corner or little moves across the blue line. And he does a ton of, loves watching hockey. Loves analyzing the game and seeing everything. So I've always obviously learned the most from him just from being around him so often and him helping me with stuff. And he's always helped me on that side of things. But yeah, I would say he's the coach that I've learned the most from. So probably my favorite on that side of things. Outside of it, all of my coaches have been awesome. I've had some awesome coaches, and I've been lucky to have that, and just getting to learn different things from all of them. But all of them have been great, and my favorite's my dad. So it's kind of hard to beat your own dad with coaching.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
So we will wrap it up there. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being on, Cade.
Thank you, guys. What teams do you guys want to broadcast for? Let's ask that fast.
Probably the Kings, but I'd go with anyone.
The Kings. Okay, Zach's the Kings. Noah?
The Islanders.
The Islanders?
Or the Canucks. I like the Canucks.
The Canucks? That'd be cool. Nice. So are you guys wanting to call the games, or are you wanting to do some interviews and stuff with it, or what's your go-to that you'd want to do?
Let's go with both, honestly. Both would be really fun.
Yeah.
My brother does sports anchoring in Arkansas.
Okay. That's awesome.
And he went to the camp that we went to. So that's how I got to the camp. I meant that.
Cool. That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. I like it. I like that you guys are working hard. This is super cool.
Thank you.
Yes. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being on. We will see you guys next time.
Sounds good. See you guys.